Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to test popular hunting cartridges versus level 3 AR-500 steel. So it should be a lot of fun, and I think we're going to have at least a few of them go through the armor. So this is what we're shooting at. This is AR-500 armor. It's level 3. It's rated again for 7.62 by 51 or 308 Winchester. And just so you guys can see if it penetrates, I've duct taped it to some water, so you'll be able to see the explosion if any of these hunting cartridges penetrate. The first one we're going to test is one of the most popular cartridges right now in hunting. It's the 6.5 Creedmoor. Next I have is the 243 Winchester. After that, I'm going to shoot my 270 Winchester. We brought along a 30-06. And if none of those go through the armor, I'm pretty confident the 257 Weatherby will. And then I have the 300 Weatherby. And then lastly, we're going to test the 300 PRC. Up first, we're using the 6.5 Creedmoor. We're using factory ammo. It's Hornady, American Whitetail. And I believe it's a 129 grain interlock. And it's going 2,820 feet per second. I did bring a chronograph, so we will test the velocity. I didn't think the 6.5 Creedmoor was going to go through at all. And, well, it didn't at all. As you can see, the milk jug is unscathed. Up next is my 243 Winchester. And recently, I got a new stock for this rifle. This is a Howa 1500. GRS sent me this stock. This is the Fenris stock. And it is an extremely comfortable, very customizable. As you can see here, you can adjust your butt pad length and your cheek weld height. Very customizable. And also, this is a budget-friendly stock. And it is so nice. So obviously, it is pillar bedded, free floated. And I said this in my short. The thing I like most about this is, check out where you'd hook up your sling. So it's on the side. Anyway, this stock, I can't say good enough things about this, and I highly recommend the GRS Fenris stock. Now let's talk about the 243 Winchester. A very awesome little cartridge that goes extremely fast. This one I've loaded up a 95 grain partition, and my best guess is this should be able to go through. But I'm going to make an official prediction that it probably won't. My rifle shoots kind of slow, at least 100 feet per second slower than what the books say. That's a hit. Well, kind of what I expected. My 243 shoots these bullets kind of slow, and so it didn't penetrate. The water jug still has not blown up at all, so nothing through it yet. Next up is the 270 Winchester. This is hand loads that I've done. This is a 130 grain SST. The velocity, well, you'll see in a little bit. I honestly, I'm not sure if this will penetrate it. I'm gonna guess it will, so let's see. The front plate blew off like 10 feet away, no surprise. And that 130 grain 270 Winchester did it, went right through it. So let's go ahead and test some of these bigger cartridges and see how they do. Up next we have the classic 30-06. And remind me, is this a 175 grain?
Yep, it's a 175 grain LRX. It's hand loaded with some milcert powder, so it's going a lot slower than what a lot of people would normally say. It's moving probably around 2,300 feet per second out of the muzzle.
So I don't think this is going to penetrate at all, but hey, you never know. Let's see.
Ready?
Yep. And no surprise, it did not go through. What's really cool about these copper bullets is they leave a nice little copper mark. So It's pretty sweet. If there's one cartridge that I can guarantee is going to go through this plate, it's the 257 Weatherby. So this is a 100 grain hot core spear bullet, and I'm not sure on the velocities, but I think it should at least be going 3,500 feet per second. That was pretty impressive from the 257 Weatherby. As you can see, there's a huge hole, and then there's the pass-through. 300 Weatherby mag. This is a hand-loaded 175 grain LRX. I'm not going to put the chronograph on it just because I already know the velocity. This is going 3,300 feet per second. Wow. Last but not least, the 300 PRC. This is factory ammo. This is the 212 ELDX, and muzzle velocity, if I can get it to focus, 2860 feet per second. And apparently this rifle, which is a Browning X-Bolt, is going right at the box velocity. So let me know in the comments, do you think the 300 PRC is going to penetrate it? What do you think?
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Okay, my official prediction is it won't. Well, I was dead wrong. So the 300 PRC with the 212 ELDX definitely went through. And yeah, pretty fun to see. Just the difference in power between a 6.5 Creedmoor and, well, 300 Weatherby and 300 PRC.